James Dixon, member of the CrazyCarper team, doing CrazyCarperTV tackle review. I'm doing it on tungsten putty. I've gone through loads and loads of tungsten putty to find a perfect one. I'm going to talk about 3 of them today. I've been through plenty of the big names. I've got 3 of them here today. I've got Nash Klingon, I've got Tungsten, that's Heavy Metal Plus, and finally Corda Dark Matter. First of all, I'm going to talk to you about the Tungsten putty. Comes in quite a big box. I don't know why, it's a waste of packaging. I've used about 4 rigs out of this and I didn't like it at all. It's fairly heavy, but it's really brittle. It'll just snap. It dries out really quick. You've got to really play with it before it warms up. And then when you put it on your rigs, it doesn't really stick, it's just sliding up and down. So I found it wasn't very good. Like I said, I've gone through plenty of them, and a lot of them I've rather given to people on the bank, like when they haven't got any, they've run out, or been talking to them and said, oh, if you use such and such, and they haven't got any, so I've given them it. In some cases I've even thrown them away because they've been absolutely terrible. But like I say, that's the Tungsten Heavy Metal Plus. I wouldn't recommend it to anyone, to be honest. Second of all, Corda Dark Matter. If you ever talk to Danny, or Danny ever does one about this, he thinks it's fantastic. I think he's used all the Tungsten ones, and he's used a fair few as well, and he's sticking to this. He hasn't used my favourite yet, but that's his opinion. This one, it's really heavy. It's like lead. It's really heavy. It's fairly sticky. You don't have to warm it up. You can mould it straight away, as you can see. Just strings. Sticks to your rigs. But I found on the Corda materials, the end trap, and not all the others, supernaturals and things like that, it didn't really stick. It's a hell of a lot better than the Tungsten, and I would recommend it to people. It is a nice putty to work with. But I just found my favourite one of all of them is the Nash Klingon. Comes in a nice little tidy box, which I know don't really mean much because it's bought the putty. But this, it's not as heavy, I admit, it's not as heavy as of the Corda stuff, but it is really sticky. I've even put it on like Corda IQ2, and funny enough, it's actually stuck to it, and it's not slid up and down. It's great, and that's just on straight line. It's stringy. It's really stringy, and it sticks to anything. So that is my favourite. All of these putties, every single one of them, they're around about £7. You don't get too much in them, but you'll get enough for I don't know, about 50 rigs, something like that. You don't have to use much of them. Like I say, if you use the Dark Matter, you don't have to use much at all. It's really heavy. You can use a pinch of that and it'll stick a 10mm pop up down easily. But yeah, also with this Nash stuff, you don't really have to work with it. It's already quite moulded, and as you can see, quite stringy. So yeah, that's my tackle review on tungsten putty. Thanks very much.